What if the biggest threat to your mind wasn't some mysterious disease, but something that entered through your ears? It doesn't start with forgetting your keys or where you park your car. It starts quietly. It starts with a conversation you can't quite follow anymore, or a punchline that you missed. The laughter at the dinner table that suddenly feels a little more distant, a little more confusing, so you smile and nod, but instead a tiny seed of isolation has just been planted. For most of us, the first sign of hearing loss isn't what you can't hear, it's what you start to miss out on. It's the slow, quiet retreat from the life you actually love, but the real cost of this growing silence is something we almost never consider, and it has nothing to do with money. It's a cost measured in memories, in connections, and in the very sharpness of your own mind. Hi, I'm Dr. Layne Garrett, founder of Timpanogos Hearing and Tinnitus in Utah, and this is something we hear from our patients every single day. I have to ask my spouse to repeat themselves all the time, or the actors on TV are mumbling, or I just don't enjoy restaurants anymore. Does any of that sound familiar to you? At first, people don't call it hearing loss. They just think they're tired or losing their social stamina. But then comes the part no one expects, the quiet retreat. Smiling and nodding at the jokes you didn't catch, laughing a bit too late, pulling back from group conversations that you used to love. Have you caught yourself doing that? Pretending to understand when you really didn't? That's the first real cost. It's not deafness, it's disconnection, that slow drift from the people and the activities that make you, you. Then we start hearing a different set of stories. I didn't go to card night anymore. It's just too hard to keep up. Or I skipped my family reunions. I can't follow the conversations, and I'd rather just stay home where it's quiet. Have you noticed yourself avoiding situations you once enjoyed because you're noticing that they're getting harder to follow? But that quiet isn't peace, it's isolation, and it often comes with a whole new set of struggles like brain fog, memory slips, and irritability. Spouses tell us all the time, my husband just isn't myself anymore. And when we suggest the hearing test, the resistance becomes, I'm fine. Everyone forgets things sometimes, and I'm not old enough for hearing aids. Does that sound familiar, either to you or someone you love? Here's what researchers now know. With hearing loss, your brain works overtime to decode weak signals. It's like running too many apps on your phone and slows everything down. When conversations become exhausting, people withdraw. But our brains need social interaction like muscles need exercise. Without it, they weaken. Remember the use it or lose it principle. When the brain regions that process sound stop getting clear input, they shrink. And when they shrink, other areas like memory are going to get dragged down too. And here's one more risk many people don't expect: falling. Even a mild hearing loss can triple your risk of falling. Why? Because when your brain is struggling to hear, it has less bandwidth for balance and awareness. Are you noticing yourself feeling more unsteady or less sharp on days when conversations are harder? That's not a coincidence. If this breakdown of how hearing loss impacts your brain is hitting close to home, do me a favor, hit that like button so more people can find this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more science-backed ways to stay sharp and connected. We do videos like this every single week. Now these aren't just theories, they're actually proven. The 2020 Lancet Commission named untreated hearing loss as the single largest preventable risk factor for preventing dementia. Bigger than smoking, bigger than high blood pressure. And another study called the Achieve study, they looked at nearly 1,000 adults with hearing loss, and after 3 years, those who used hearing aids cut their rate of cognitive decline by 48%. That's almost half. Think about it. Protecting your brain wasn't a miracle drug, it was hearing aids. But this is where resistance shows up again. They're too expensive, they'll make me look old, I'll just wait till it's worse. Be honest, have you ever thought one of those things for yourself? The cost of waiting isn't money, it's memories, it's connection, it's your sharpness. And here's what gives us hope. We work with patients every single day, and when they first get hearing aids, it's not like fireworks, it's kind of awkward. People tell us the fridge is too loud, or the newspaper crinkles and it hurts my ears, or these things are worse than the hearing problem itself. Have you ever tried something new, hated it at first, and then realized it was exactly what you needed? That's what happens here, because then the sunrise begins. One patient told us, I heard birds again. I didn't realize how long they'd been gone. Another told me, I caught my grandson's whisper from across the room. And almost everyone mentions that the first family dinner back, it's a little overwhelming. Too much chatter, too much noise. But then someone cracks a joke. And instead of nodding along and pretending, they caught the punchline. They laugh on cue and they jump into the conversation. That's when family members say, we've got them back. It's not just about hearing, it's about presence, confidence, and connections. So here's the real cost of hearing loss. It's not the price of the hearing devices, it's the slow retreat from your own life, the strain on your relationships, the quiet erosion of memory, balance, and joy. And yes, resistance is normal. Maybe you've thought, I'm not ready, I'm just gonna wait, I don't need help yet. Which of those excuses sounds most like you? But waiting doesn't save you anything. It only takes more away. So here's the step. Get a hearing test. It's quick and it's painless and possibly the most important decision you can make for your brain and your future self. And if you're here in northern Utah, we would love to help. At Timpanogos Hearing and Tinnitus, our team makes that first step simple. Schedule your hearing test today at utahhearingaids.com. Or if you'd like to learn more first, you could check out our free learning guides. I'll leave links in the show notes below. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you or someone you love noticed these signs of hearing loss? What's been the biggest challenge or the biggest win on your journey? Drop it in the comments below because your story could be the one that gives someone else the courage to finally take that first step. And if this video resonated with you, hit like and share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more conversations on living sharper, longer, and more connected lives. Don't let silence become your new normal. Stay sharp, stay connected, stay you.